Hello. Yeah. Just gonna wait in case anybody comes in. Feel like we have a lot to talk about. Let me just. Shelley did a live the other day, yesterday. Hi, Sil. I didn't listen to Shelley's live. Shelley, Priscilla, who the fuck ever. Did anyone listen? Did anything funny happen? I feel like I say this every time. We had sickness. So it kind of sucks. Hi, T-Dub. Did you listen to oh my god, Priscilla's live? I'm so curious about what happened, but I was not curious enough to listen because I was just not at all interested in hearing her cackle. And I was like, oh my god, if she has Tara on, I'm gonna lose my mind. I will lose my mind. Yeah, so TCB is Priscilla. And she's now Miss I hate Reddit. I hate the Redditors. You're a big loser if you have a Reddit. Yeah, I was considering watching it with you guys. So right before this, I was listening to a little bit of her most recent, not her most recent, because I'd see that she just uploaded another one, but one of her recent videos. She starts like giggling or laughing and she goes, "Oh, sorry, guys, my friend is sitting right here." And I'm like, "Your friend is sitting there while you create a video about Alex and your friend is just like sitting there watching you?" Can you imagine? Like, I would ne- I cannot I cannot imagine having my friend come over and then just having them sit by me while I make a reaction to Alex's video where I'm extremely just vicious to some random woman from America. I would be ashamed of myself. I the decisions that Shelley makes, Priscilla, I don't know why I'm calling her Shelley. It's Priscilla. Um, don't make any sense to me. Goob, I oh my gosh, there's something in my eye, but I went to the grocery store and I always have to have something playing in my ear because I have ADHD or something. Um, because I was by myself, very rare. And so I was listening to Goob. She's a freak. She is really a freak. She was like, "Oh my god, I thought Yar was about to touch her boob. I thought Yar was a real man. And Papa Goob would have touched my boob." Look, some men are not nasty, fucking rude, and disrespectful, especially on video. Like, so if she was on video for her job where she vlogs, he would do that? That is bizarre. I just can't imagine it. Yeah. And then she's like, I don't want to lose my channel. So I'm gonna not gonna like say these words. But she always acts like she doesn't care about the channel. Didn't she say like I might just stop reacting one day because I just can't take Alex anymore? So pick a friggin' lane. Either you don't care, you are sick of her, you're sick of reacting to her, or you don't want to lose your channel. Because those two things don't exist in the same world. It's either one or the other. I just thought that reacting with her friend was extremely strange. It's definitely not something I would ever consider. But so, for anybody that's in here, our options are reacting to Devon's most recent upload, Shelley's live, Shelley, where she was allegedly in front of her friend, or Nella. And I think Nella is in last place for me personally, but it's whatever you princesses want. I'm assuming it'll be one of the TCB or Shelley, or I mean, I guess Mama Goob is an option as well, but I don't know. Devon. I'm still waiting. She only has 20 views on a video that she uploaded 40 minutes ago. So she's getting less views than Mrs. Snowflake. And he blasted up in followers. How many followers does he have now? Like, Shelley, why do I keep calling her Shelley? Priscilla really shouldn't wonder why she's stagnant. She's hateful for no apparent reason. Like, she makes stuff up to be hateful about. She tries to pretend like she is this great person. She would never say this about anyone besides Alexandra. And no one in their right mind would believe that. You don't just say horrific, awful things about just one person. And when that one person is done with you, like when they finally get canceled or whatever, then you're going to find somebody else to bully just in the same way. She thrives off that. They never liked Tara either. Nobody liked Tara. And that's why she disappeared off into Never Never Land at her real job or whatever she's doing. Like, as if her Alexandra reactions were just taking up all of her time. Like, and she clearly, so she's not doing it because she has a job. So, like, I don't care if you don't want to make videos anymore. It does not matter to me one little bit. But why are you lying about the reason why? So you're mad that Alex lies, but you lie. Her reasoning that she got a job. So she's saying that she can't handle working and uploading 3 times a week. That is stupid. And all of her kids are teenagers. They're with their father half the time. So nothing makes sense. None of it. And she has the time, I was going to say, the time to comment on Priscilla's videos and Nella's videos, citing all of these things like at 1522, she did this and then that. If you're watching the whole fucking thing, you're commenting on it, just make your video at that point. Okay, Moss Girl. You should do a haul. I hope they're from Whole Foods. um, I just don't think that people are interested in Priscilla and Nella anymore. They had somebody complain about them on Reddit, and I couldn't actually wait for Priscilla to do the reaction to this because I knew she was gonna be such a bitch about it, and, she was just reading, like, all the good things that people were saying, but the person was like, they literally skipped through everything. Hold on. Hmm. Well, now I can't find the post, but she had, like, a few notes for reaction channels, and they skip through half the video. They're sitting there going, "Come on, move it along. Come on, I can't wait for this to be done. Oh, this is torture." I mean, if you're doing that the whole time, who wants to watch along with you? It's distracting. It makes it sound like you'd rather be doing anything besides this reaction. So why is anyone watching? And I'm glad that people stopped. So you want me to just react to Alex? I can react to Alex. Yeah. Hi, not anymore. Um, let's do it. Do it to it. Okay. And like ah, not about the petty, stupid BS, just about, the funny snark that I really did enjoy when we got to do it. But at this point, they have ruined it. It is. Oh my god. I The fact that she has all of this Christmas stuff going, why, girl? Why? Why? I I love Christmas, but to have your entire home decorated on November 9th, that's crazy to me. I can't get behind that. And like, you know, I heard her say in this vlog, like, I'm not going to include Anderson because trimming the tree is time consuming and whatever else. Um, I think it's less about him actually putting ornaments on, um, and things like that, and more about kind of like spending that family time together, doing something that you actually do enjoy doing and letting him into that. I I feel like it was kind of crappy to not even let him have a little bit of that joy that she gets from doing it. That's my 2 cents, and even though he's a year old, he could still, you know, watch it and see how excited she is and, be excited with her because he does have the ability. And I understand that it's easier when he's sleeping, but, you know, I wish they would just all do it as a family. It seems like it would mean more. Yeah, there's something going on, I think. I think if it were me, and I'll be honest, if I was under this level of scrutiny, um, I would be spiraling. Every single sponsor that she gets, they're contacting. Every time she enters a store, they're contacting. Every time she mentions anything PR, they are on her case. So I could see spiraling. And also, it's a hard time right now. Everybody's having a hard time. I think that the overconsumption is not going to heal her problems. And it's going to make other people feel out of touch with her right now at this time. So watching her buy 14 Christmas sweaters from Amazon when she's already got a closet full, and it just feels a bit tone deaf. I know. Oh my gosh. I was so excited to see that. I kept checking and I was beside myself. I was so happy about Virginia, about New York. Yeah. It's just, it's so stressful. And I really did think that she was doing a good thing by sharing that she donated to a food bank. Um, and right now, I wish that she would just kind of focus on something else, like doing crafts or I don't know, baking, whatever. But buying a bunch of Christmas junk from Amazon, who is part of the problem, to be quite honest. Amazon is a huge part of the problem um, in our current climate. And it's just, we, you know, no one has to look up to Alex, but as someone that's posting, she should be a little bit more cognizant. Oh, that's so sweet. I can't knit. I can crochet, but I'm pretty limited to like single crochet, double crochet. Um, and I've been getting into embroidery, but I'm not very good at it. It's like something that I sit down at the end of the day and I turn on something in the background and just tone tune everything out and do that. Okay. Let's go with Alex. She does talk kind of cross stitching. So funny story. When I went and bought a bunch of embroidery stuff and I thought it was cross stitching. I thought embroidery and cross stitching were the same thing. I know, I'm an idiot. I know. I know. No one has to tell me. I was so confused to find that these were two different things because I was like needle and the little um thing. What's that called? Little circle thing that stuff goes in. A lot of backlash for that. Boycotting, refusing to buy. I don't think she'll ever in her life, and that is just my opinion because I truly think she does have a shopping addiction. Yes, embroidery hoops, yes. So I bought the embroidery stuff because I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Clever Poppy, but I kept getting ads for it and I was like, that looks really like really relaxing and nice. I do think sometimes I would like to see her do things that could maybe turn people's opinion of her. And it seems like Alex is too stuck in the way that she does things to understand that doing something a different way might be better for her. And what I mean by that is, you know, she's stuck on her hair color. She refuses to change it. And so, there are times when I think she looks way better with darker hair, but she is so stuck in that I need to be blonde. Blonde is me. I am blonde, that it puts her in a rut when I wish she would be a little more open to change and doing things in a different way, and maybe even more receptive to feedback from the people that are watching her, because it would be really helpful for her to take advice that is not in a mean-spirited way, because not every person is commenting and is mean-spirited. I think that there are people that are genuinely trying to help her. Don't feel mean. I certainly don't hate her, but I've always had this problem with her where she really isn't it doesn't seem like she's about, like, change or taking any sort of constructive criticism, and that's always bothered me a lot about her, because so many people have given her great ideas for how to spice up her vlogs that doesn't take a lot of effort, and she'll go, "I'll keep that in mind," and, like, never does it. So, like, people are giving you free ideas that are really great, that might be more fun. I've seen people give complete lists of, like, "I think you should do this series. I think you should go here." And every single thing she mentions, she doesn't follow through. The podcast, all of these little different quote unquote series and stuff like that. Even, refusing to change her nails, refusing to change how her house is set up. Yeah. And she lives in such a great area for a day trip. She lives in a beautiful, and a beautiful area. I wish she would go to Boston and walk around and show the Christmas lights even. Just go to Boston and walk around and show us their Christmas decor. Go to a show in Boston and bring us with you. You don't have to show the whole show, but show yourself out and doing things. It feels like her life is really empty right now. Just not a lot going on. And I feel like that can happen when you have a baby, but I feel like she has a lot of opportunity to do things. And the only person she's doing things with is Nancy. And Nancy is a terrible influence on Alex. People can be mad all they want about that, but she really she really needs to get some good friends outside of Nancy. Some good friends outside of Nancy, because they are horrible for each other. They are very bad influences on each other. We saw it when Nancy was talking about gaining weight and Alex was like, "Just eat the food." And Nancy was like, "I'm inflamed." And Alex was like, "Just eat the candy. I have full-size bars." Nancy is encouraging her to eat, and, "Hey, let's go through the Starbucks drive-thru, and hey, let's go to McDonald's." And hey, so they are just crabs in a bucket with each other. I don't know what it is. I still would love to know what happened with Gabby. I'm so serious. I'm not entitled to know at all what happened with Gabby, but I think that was such a great friendship, and just I can't believe that they are not friends anymore, and I'm so sorry. I can see it being Alex's fault because Gabby, she seems really solid, in my opinion. Gabby seems super solid and just like someone that'll ride with you unless you do something effed up. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, she's with Nancy a lot. Maybe she feels isolated because she has a child and she doesn't want to bring Anderson when she goes on a friend outing or whatever. But you need friends other than your mom. You do. You do. And she's just not. She made good like that one girl who was in Curvy Connection lives close to her in Boston. She could have been a friend. There was, Gabby. There was those other two girls, Abby and Alexis, and then Lily, who I don't think she's as close to Lily as we're thinking because she lives further away. That's true. And I think a lot of her friends are friends or are dating or married to Yar's friends. So I think Yar kind of put a moratorium on showing people in his life. Just being honest. So I don't know how long time you guys are as viewers, but this made me think of during COVID when Alex still lived at her old house. She did a Q&A with Gabby about Gabby's boyfriend and when she came back from Disney college program because of COVID. And basically, it was Gabby's vlog, and Gabby did all of the work. And Gabby sat behind Alex while Alex picked her nose, like picked out her face, stared at herself in the mirror, interrupted at Gabby every other minute to say, like, oh, yeah, like me and Yara, we do that too. And it's like, girl, this is a Gabby Q&A. You literally set this up to be a Gabby Q&A. Gabby was not front and center. Gabby was kind of pushed to the side, and Alex was like totally disinterested. I always think of that when I think of their friendship being over. And I think, stuff like that might have really weighed on Gabby. That's true. They were totally different people, and Gabby seems like such a like just a really nice person, and she sounds very thoughtful. It's just I feel like that was a yeah, I don't know. Gabby kind of put her life on pause to help with Alex. So maybe it wasn't a healthy friendship for her. So anyway, let's get into it.
I am so
She really is. She's very selfish.
excited. I did not put makeup on because I know.
By the way, I hate this shelf, and I don't like these either. Sometimes I think I wish that she would change her decor. I know it's not that easy to just change your decor, but with the way that she changes her furniture, I would have been rid of these already. I would have been rid of them. Exactly. I would not want to be friends with her. I feel like it would be exhausting. Which then, T-Dub, sometimes that can negate being kind and generous. Being like, hey, I got you this. And then like expecting a bunch of praise. And then when you don't get it, you're shouting from the rooftops, hey, I got this person this. Like, just give it and shut up.
I'm about to be sweating. I'm going to be decorating today and tomorrow. I decided to break up into 2 days to try to just make it a little more digestible.
Side note, I keep saying hate. I cannot stand when people do this stuff with their hands. It's not just Alex. So many people do it. They talk with their hands. They like move their hands around, and you can tell that it's like really not genuine because none of them actually talk like that in real life, and none of them talked like that before this was a thing. I can't stand it. I'm sorry.
And I also, that way I can do it like during nap times, during little breaks. And I also probably going to continue throughout November to like add and do little DIYs. So make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, I think if I've always known someone to do that, I wouldn't care as much as like, I know Alex hasn't always done this because I've been watching Alex for so long, if that makes sense.
And stay tuned. And it's almost Vlogmas. This is going to be my 10th year of Vlogmas, and I feel super emotional about it. So yeah, I'm going to start slow today and just do a few things, and tomorrow is going to be a much bigger boom, boom, boom day.
This seems dangerous for a baby, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe Anderson doesn't go in this room, but the vase is ugly and it needs to go.
So I think first and foremost, we have
her decor is kind of just throw everything where it goes. Throw everything where you think it might land. And like at the end, when she has 55 Santa figurines, all different, like on this one, it looks like a Home Goods. Yes, Moth Girl, I loved her Boston apartment and how she had it decorated. How she had her Boston apartment decorated. And I also loved the apartment right before she bought her house. And I also loved her house before she changed it for Yar. I loved that glass top table that she had in her dining room. Beautiful. Loved it. Whoever got that table, I'm mad at them. Her furniture in that house fit the house so well. The only thing I didn't agree with was making that one downstairs bedroom a cinema room or whatever when when it was literally 5 steps away from her living room. But I loved that house. It was so cute. I loved it. It was a really nice house too, and it seemed like a really nice neighborhood. She had a beautiful yard. She had the pool. You wouldn't have to have dragged me out of that house kicking and screaming.
The fall stuff taken down. That was in the last vlog. These are our new finds from Home Goods, also from the last vlog. I have these bow taper candle holders, and I ordered flameless battery operated candles for these that are coming today. I actually think today I'm going to set up the Christmas trees.
That's why I don't understand why she moved, Moth Girl, because I understand some people are unable to live by their grandparents or don't have a close relationship with their grandparents. She has an extremely close relationship with her grandparents. She was there so often, and then she just left. And that made me so sad. They are getting up there in years. She's been extremely close to them her whole life. I would have never moved to Rhode Island, ever. I would never have moved for somebody else, especially if I'm near my grandparents. Oh, no, honey. That's an hour. her grandparents can't be making that drive all the time, and she shouldn't have to make that drive all the time either. So kind of sucks. And Anderson has great grandparents, and he's not near them. It's kind of sad. I guess I understand why she doesn't show them though, because the frickin' Reddit talking about her grandpa, like saying that he wrote a letter for her dad when I've never heard that before. That, I mean, they made that up about her grandpa, and that is beyond rotten. Beyond rotten to me. Yeah, absolutely. It's a blessing.
And then do like everything else tomorrow, because the Christmas trees actually take a lot of work.
I want her to chill. I would be rolling it out so slowly. I wouldn't be making a whole vlog about this November 9th, because then in Vlogmas, she's going to run out of content.
We'll do them as a family when Anderson's older. Like right now,
No.
it's just easier to set it up by myself. We'll also probably get a real tree again when he's older. I would love to like make traditions with him and take him to the tree farm and do things like that. So that'll be in the future. But for now, yeah, I'm just gonna set up the tree myself. So we have one tree that's gonna go in here. I haven't decided yet where I'm gonna.
So her house is big, right? It's a new build. It's got to be at least 4,000 square feet, right? 3,500, 4,000. Every room looks tiny and cramped. Why? I have a feeling it has something to do with her decor, but also why? This room can't be that small. She did get a ton of steps in, according to Instagram.
I put it in this room because this room is set up differently from last year.
It actually, whatever she did, she must have taken all the decor out. It looks better this way. That's what I was wondering. Like, why does it look so much better? It's because all the decor is off all this stuff. Less is more. Less is more.
A few different ideas in my head, so we will play around. And the other tree, this might be a huge mistake. Before babies.
It did make me laugh when she got this bookshelf, and it's a bookshelf, right? So she had all of the decor that she wanted to put on the bookshelf in mind, and she had purchased a bunch of it. And then she got like really mad when when Yar gave her actual books to put on it, and she was like, I'm gonna have to find room for these books on a bookshelf. Doesn't look like they lasted. R.I.P. Yar's Porsche book.
Baby, but I don't know, guys. It might be a huge mistake. Should I not do that? I need to call my mom. All right, I'm going down to get the tree. Maybe plural, not sure. Yar is going to bring up the rest of the boxes later this evening, so I got this. I think it's really heavy. Oh God.
Sometimes she's taking other people's personality that she watches and makes it into something she thinks is going to make her look better. Oh my God, no. That Fred Flintstone ass bookshelf. I can't believe she paid $1,600 for that. And I hope to God she has that strapped to the wall. That thing looks massive and heavy. I really do hope she has it anchored
Well, those are way too heavy to bring up by myself. So I brought my stair garland. We'll do that. All right.
I'm so sorry. This just looks so tedious for not that much of an like this just doesn't sing to me at all. This huge like I would probably be like putting my hand on it while I'm going up the steps. I would get overstimulated, rip it off, throw it off somewhere. I just can't. I can't take it. I think you're right, Math Girl, because she would have more to say in the one vlog, but I think she needs the views from the 3 videos a week. I'm like on overload. I couldn't believe how many of those Santa sweaters she bought when she's got so many Santa sweaters. I understand that nobody owes their money to anyone else, but right now, with what is happening, you could have taken some of that money and given it to a food bank instead of purchasing 25 sweaters that you do not need.
And this is why I didn't put makeup on, because I'm sweating. So I really like how the garland came out. I ended up shifting it a little this year because I wanted drapery at the bottom of the stairs.
What is this? It looks like a ladder. Maybe she has a ladder out for decorating. Yeah. She has Christmas sweaters, sweatshirts, shirts, pants. I mean, everything. The whole 9 yards. The whole kit and caboodle. She's got it all. I don't think I could name you one Christmas sweater that I have. Oh, maybe. It looks like a ladder. It's like a different color from. I feel like everything in her house is white. Maybe it is a French door. I don't know.
So it ended up being a little too short. So I added bells in the empty space of it.
Oh.
So I've got this little like drapey part here, and then I added this sleigh bell that I have. And then I wanted it to be like a little bit droopy. And then
the cowbells
I added sleigh bells. So I really, really like how it came out.
Honey.
Okay, I'm gonna do the outdoor trim around the tree, around the front door, because honestly, I'm hot and it feels good to be outside. So I didn't put this up last year. I have it saved from I think the year before. So hopefully it's still all connected because my mom and I like set it up, had it connected, and it's just gonna be pretty easy. Oh, it's very windy today. I hope I can. If the camera falls over, I'll see you later.
This immediately looks like way too much going on. Oh, wow. This is tacky.
I'm going to take a break.
One eternity later.
Okay, that was a struggle, but it's done.
Ew.
And I love it. It looks so good. I'll probably put out the rest tomorrow with like the nutcrackers and stuff because Yara's going to bring all that up. But yeah, I put it up higher because I realized I think that's what we did the years before. Because before it was hanging down too low. But yeah, I love it. Okay, so I just got in the tapered candles. They're perfect.
Why are they all different?
They have the timers and modes and brightness.
Why is every candle holder different? I'm sorry. I don't like it.
Which I love. They look so good.
I think no matter what, you always know that Alex is putting in the least amount of effort. So as long as it's done, she's gonna call it a win.
They flicker. So I wanted to show you. I'll link these.
Where's the
They're
fourth?
so great, even outside of Christmas. But I want to show you a little hack because in these ones, they're a little bit floppy. The other ones, they fit perfectly. Just take a little tape and I just put it around the bottom to add a little thickness to it.
Tape, honey.
And it's just at the bottom, so it's the part that goes in, and you can't see it. And then it will stick straight up. So it's my little tip of the day.
6.5 hours later.
This is what's so funny about being adult. Being an adult. It's 8:15. Anderson's been long gone to bed. Yar's bringing up the holiday decor. You want to come through? Come on through. I was so tired a few hours ago, and now I have like Christmas nighttime zoomies.
Christmas nighttime zoomies. That is just being manic. I'm sorry to say. I know that's a huge thing with the Reddit, but honestly, I really do believe that she gets a high from this stuff. And it doesn't last. So I feel like she's definitely trying to fill a void that never gets filled. And then because shopping and buying cheap junk on Amazon can't do that. So she's excited right now, and then she crashes because it didn't actually do anything for her besides she spent all of her time doing it.
So he's been bringing everything up, and I'm like putting the nutcrackers outside. I put on a Christmas sweater. This one's new from Amazon. It's kind of like a chenille rib.
Yar is like, do not record me. I would not want to be recorded. Never. Not anymore. I am literally flabbergasted on her deciding that she does not want to do a GLP-1 because she's afraid of losing the love of food. That's a little concerning for me, to be honest, as somebody that actually does want her to heal. Oh, yeah, I agree, Moth Girl. And he has benefited greatly from it. It's just sometimes I notice the do not record me face and me thinking like that would be me, but I also would not want to be married to a YouTuber.
Fabric with fluffy letters.
Oh, here he comes.
And I'm wearing the XXL. It's nice and oversized.
That's when Mama Goob thought he was going to touch her boobs. Like, he saw that she was recording. What? I mean, Yar doesn't seem like that kind of guy. I don't know why they have to disparage him when they realize that he's not like a showy, like really chauvinistic person like Papa Goob and Mr. Texas Scow. That's fair, T-Dub.
I'll put a link to it, but it's really nice quality. I like it a lot.
Wait, you would never do what again? YouTube or GLP-1? Not anymore. I'm confused.
I think it was around $20-ish, so pretty good. So yeah, he's bringing everything up for me to.
And $20 could probably feed how many people in your community? At least 20.
Decorate tomorrow. And I went ahead and brought the nutcrackers outside. Very happy. I love my nutcrackers. Oh, and I put out the Mary doormat. We've had this for a few years, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, a little sand.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought you saw something about GLP-1s on YouTube, and I was like, girl, give us the deets. What's going on?
It does. Our little nutcrackers. I love them.
I hate them.
Actually, I'm gonna bring out my other. I'm gonna just
This is too much.
because I have no
Too
shell.
much for me.
I'm gonna put out the rest of the outdoor stuff. Also, if you haven't seen my new Instagram reel, Yara and I just made a very funny one, so go check it out. All right, stand by. I'm gonna bring out.
It wasn't that funny. I'm sorry.
Out my little other things that go out for the front, so we can call it on that. Okay, I think I love it. I think I'm happy with it. So.
Oh, and also, so I guess I don't understand her not wanting to go on a GLP-1. And I'm not saying everybody should. I'm not saying everybody can. I'm not saying everybody would want to. But her personally, I think it's crazy because she has gone through weight loss surgery that's really intense and really like lifelong, and it's definitely a personal choice, but I guess I would never get weight loss surgery. So I think, yeah, I guess that's why I can't believe it. Oh, I forgot about the needles. I did forget about that. Yes, I do not like these nutcrackers. I just I don't like it's a lot. It's a lot. It's quite a bit.
It's kind of hard to see, but she's cute. She's festive.
I guess the reasoning is what's confusing me because she got gastric bypass, which is known for curbing your addiction to food, at least for a short time, and permanently making you unable to absorb nutrients. So I guess I was confused by that. It's a lot. It really is a lot. Like Nutcracker, Skinny Santa, Large Santa, Reindeer, Nutcracker, Skinny Santa. Like, we don't, and then the wreath is like, yeah, it takes a lot of self-control to do that, T-Dub. I also believe it's possible. I've done it. But yeah, you have to really be dedicated and really change your relationship with food through therapy, through meditation, through exercise, and finding things that are really a release for you outside of food. And hers is shopping. So then she's shopping for food. Because in this video alone, she gets freaking Christmas cakes or whatever. Yeah, it's a lot. It's hard work. The situations with her dad, I really think that's that's most of it. having 2 nightmares for parents has to be a lot of what her problems are. Yeah, this is enough. This is enough to fill literally 4 different porches. And I need to know what happened to all the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff from last year. Didn't she buy a bunch of Nightmare for Christmas stuff? Yeah. Which, okay. There's nothing wrong with not being an affectionate person. There's nothing wrong with being an affectionate person. But you need to learn how to love your spouse in the way that they need to be loved. And hopefully he does that off camera, but there do seem to be some issues with her that are current. And you know, it's definitely a ton of internal stuff, because no therapist is going to say, you should just blame your problems on another person, because they want you to take accountability for your part of it and get better and take steps to improve. But, there's a lot of things to overcome there. Yeah, I think it also, there's a big difference between needing to lose 50 pounds and needing to lose however much Alex has needed to lose. I mean, she was 400 pounds. And it's just not a good place to be. And I really wish she would have taken the tools to do that, and not, because right now, currently on Weight Watchers, I think it's obviously very apparent that she's lost weight. I'm so very confused when people on Reddit try to discount the fact that she's lost weight. She has very obviously lost at least 100 pounds from that time. That being said, she still has a very raging food addiction that she needs to address.
She is the moment. I think I need to add lights to the garland, but that's a project for another day.
Tomorrow.
It's day 2.
Need something else.
Let's get this started. It's time to deck the halls. I have to hype myself up because
Oh my God.
I'm feeling
Look
a
at all
little
the
bit
Christmas
tired.
sweaters on
Even
the
though Anderson slept in really
the
late
table.
this morning. So I don't know. Also, I went to Walmart and could not find a singular Christmas tree cake. So here we are. We will budget these accordingly. I have self-control.
I
can do
you.
this. But
You shouldn't have bought them. No, you should not have bought those. In my opinion, those should not have entered your home. That is what we call a trigger food. She's going to find herself wanting one of those, and they're going to be gone before she knows it. They're probably already gone. And that's not saying anything bad about her, but her mindset can't handle that in her home. She just cannot. I have self-control. Look at her face when she says it. I have self-control. You don't. Yeah. 70 pounds, there's a huge difference between, I think what she has still 100 pounds left to lose, like for quote unquote healthy BMI. So even after losing 100 on with weight loss surgery, she still has some weight to lose. So this doesn't help.
It's decorating day and I deserve it. This is the full
No.
decorating day. Like we started yesterday.
That mentality is what is keeping her in a food coma.
Like today is like the day. So I busted out.
You're so lucky, Moth Girl. And I'm serious. I'm so serious. It's hard, Emily. Any amount of weight is hard to lose. But I think getting into it and getting started is one of the hardest parts. Yeah. Yeah. It'll put a damper on things though. It, you know, you can definitely do it. Oh my God. The sugar, it really is an addiction, a literal addiction. And that's another reason why it's easier to kind of cut it out rather than, and then the nasty treats too. We don't need those treats with everything.
The Christmas sweatshirts. I have on my Hokas because we're about to embark on a journey. It is currently almost 8 a.m. So we're gonna see how long it takes us today. I'm trying to let this kick in a little bit. So yeah, Yar brought everything up last night.
Look, men can lose weight so easily or so much easier than women, in my opinion, from what I've seen. Like, you're like, I stopped eating sugar. I stopped drinking soda. I stopped. You have all this laundry list of things, and you're like, and I lost 3 pounds. And he's like, I took a walk around the block. And he loses 10 pounds. So, whatever. Oh, yeah. That's rough too, Moth Girl. I'm sorry. A new book is an incredible treat. I'm very excited about the movies that are coming out. I think, if you go take a walk when you want to binge something, or you want to eat a whole sleeve of Oreos, so you have to keep your hands busy with knitting. Like, sometimes I think that those little tricks are the best. Those Milano cookies, oh, I got them at Costco. Girly. Yeah. Have you guys tried the Yasso bites, by the way? Are they Yasso? They're delicious. I bought one packages. One package, and I ate the whole thing. And yeah, I had to be done. Poppables. They were sea salt caramel poppables. I brought them home and I ate them. All of them. And I said, oh, no, no. No, 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 no. I cannot do this. I think, Moth Girl, the way, how do I say this? The way that Alex is, I do not believe that she would be able to handle away and taking actual responsibility for these things. I agree that it would probably be good for her, but I just don't think that she would be able to take the accountability because I feel like she's very bad at taking accountability. Black raspberry chocolate chip? That sounds so good. Oh my gosh. That sounds delicious.
We're just gonna take it one bin at a time. This is what I do every time I decorate. I'm like, should I put everything on the kitchen island first or just take it a bin at a time? Because sometimes I should take everything out.
She takes everything about this so effing seriously. I can't take Christmas decor this seriously. Take the tree out and pop it up and put the effing ornaments on. I have to lay out all my Christmas decor to make sure that I'm not missing any decor. That's a lot of friggin' decor.
I know I should because sometimes I'll go to decorate
No.
bin by bin and then I find another bin or stuff later and I end up needing to switch up how I decorated. So,
How often does that happen?
first step, let's get all of the trinketies unboxed.
In some ways, Moth Girl, I think it's worse because you don't have to have have to drink, but everyone has to eat. So I think in a way, this one it's not worse as in, alcohol addiction is terrible and, drug addiction obviously is also terrible, but you can't live without having food. So it's just hard. Exactly. You can't abstain from food. You can abstain from other things. I might sound crazy here, but I think that the people that did her surgery really dropped the ball. Really dropped the ball. I know that it's on her as well, but I think that she didn't have enough preoperative testing and working with her and talking to a therapist. It was just like a bunch of checking boxes rather than, and I don't know everything about her process, obviously, but the way that she described it, she did not know what kind of surgery she was getting. She didn't know what the surgery did. She had to be explained what this surgery did by people in her comment section. She there were just so many things. She said that she searched out a place that didn't require her to lose any weight prior to the surgery because it's already so hard. There were just a lot of red flags with the place that she went to get her surgery. And let me read this. I have a Ninja Creamy and Nick low cal soft serve. Ooh, I want a Ninja Creamy. No, you do not apologize for trauma dumping. That's what this is for, Emily. We are here for that. Tell us everything. What would a gastro do?
You dinkities. I also busted out the big anthropology candle, which I am still.
T-Dub, that is so true. I cannot believe that people are dicing up their body. And this is nothing against anybody that gets a weight loss surgery. But for these surgeons who are just looking for a quick buck, I think it's deplorable to send people into something that they don't truly know what they're doing, nor do they know the long-term implications of that surgery. That gastric bypass surgery can have issues years down the road. Years down the road. It's extremely barbaric. And if I had to choose, I would do GLP-1 over the weight loss surgery because it just seems really bad. Yeah. For the rest of your life, you can't absorb nutrients properly. So I would worry about her her teeth, her lab results, things like that. I would be really worried. Oh, okay. That's interesting. She should definitely do that if that would help. Not anymore. The demand, I just don't understand. Like, maybe it's just me, but I can't think about doing a surgery like that.
Burning. It smells so good. It is.
Ah. My AirPod died, so I have to put on. I would never guess a gastroenterologist for allergies.
Balsam and cedar. And as per my annual tradition, I always like to put on my favorite Christmas movie while I decorate. Christmas with the Cranks. And of course, later we're going to have to change our background to Christmas from fall. It's officially the kickoff to Christmas when I watch this. Comment down below your favorite Christmas movie because I want to know if I've watched it. And if I haven't, I'm going to.
I think a huge part of her problem is wanting to eat it all. And I think I've said this before. Wanting to eat the whole thing. Touting it that she like eating the whole thing and it's only 3 points on Weight Watchers. You don't need to eat the whole thing. You need to learn. If she could just have one of the actual things she wants, it would make so much more sense to her.
Watch it.
I do love Christmas with the Crank.
Well, I still need it.
It's gonna have to wait.
Oh my god, they really are so high. Why are the curtain rods up to the freaking sky? Oh Lord. Come on, spell check, come through. Profusely. Oh, girly. I guess CapCut probably doesn't spell check. Ugh. What is this? Is this an air purifier or something? That would irritate me.
what's going on all day, huh?
Yep, it's my decorating movie. Mr. Crank is an accountant.
I know. I've seen this movie with you.
Okay, the tree's up. I think we really like in this corner yard and gone to
Yar. She's like, Mr. Crank is an accountant. He's like, yeah, I've definitely seen this movie before. Like, what? Did she think he'd never seen it?
work yet, so you got to kind of confirm that he's happy with it right here. I think it's perfect. Perfect. Oh, and then you can see it in the reflection of the mirror. I can't wait to put
Oh.
a garland on
I
here.
hate that mirror.
Oh, it's gonna look so pretty. The way I could literally recite every line from this movie. Every line. Oh, yay!
Look at this. It's a little ledge here. I don't want to spend
Ooh.
here for
Come on. There we go. $6,100 on Christmas. Honestly, I'm probably not too far off.
Why would you admit that? This is ugly. This full on. Why does that need anything in it? It's absolutely hideous.
All right, ornament time. Here's Bruni's paw print. Here's
What? This is chaotic. This is fucking chaotic. Why does she have? Oh my God. Why does she have these just loose in a container? Those could get broken so easily. The Bruno paw print and the one from Anderson's First Christmas. Why? Oh my goodness. What the F? You wouldn't catch me putting sentimental ornaments that you can never make again. You would never store them like this. Why would she do this? Holy hell. Holy hell. Her undecorating days must be just like her pulling stuff off and throwing them in a box. I can't fathom thinking that this is a good idea.
Anderson's First Christmas.
Like, look, what the? The ornament itself is obviously not done right. But that is his handprint from his first Christmas. And you just have it haphazardly. Oh, God.
Yes.
In a bag.
A little
In a box.
popper. These cute little
Lonnie knew.
light up candles. Yeah,
Ornament.
we've got it all. Oh, look at this. So cute. I think Lily got me this. All right, let's decorate the tree. I'm doing the tree first because it's kind of one of those tasks that tends to take a lot longer. Oh, remember I got the bows? Oh, I love these bows. Okay, I'm going to put the bows on first because I feel like that's the hardest thing to go around.
What just happened?
I am
Why?
skipping Christmas.
I will say this every year when I watch this movie.
That was a lot.
I don't know why people gave them such a hard time. Their daughter went away on the Peace Corps. They wanted to do something for themselves.
Aw, Millie. Don't worry about it. You have them. You're not throwing them haphazardly in a tote and then letting them fall into the ether when you're picking up the heavy mug that you put in with them. I hate a lot of this decor. I actually really do.
Overreaction.
Yeah.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, the leaves are so unchanging. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, the leaves are so
I don't understand needing bows on your Christmas tree.
unchanging. Not only green when summer's here, but also wet.
Look, from Anderson last year.
And you just threw them in a tote with no tissue paper, not even a paper towel around them.
Oh, Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me.
Oh. I wonder if I have to mute this. I never think of that. I hate that angel too, by the way. That angel is just ugly.
Time favorite parts of the movie. When that lady's face is in the window. The carolers. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the tree is up. She's beautiful. Looking back at past Alex, like, girly pop, why did we buy maroon bows? Why? Like, everything I have is like classic red and then it's like maroon bows. It's bothering me, but I think as long as we do like a mix of, we're going to do a mix. You know what? Because it's just too much commitment to just have one shade of red. So you know what? I'm about to do the garland on the mirror, and these have regular red bows. So there's red, there's maroon, and there's green. Different shades of green. And it's all just going to come into unison and be magical. So I have a fresh set of ye old command hooks, a girl's best friend during Christmas decorations, and just regular decorations.
Is she acting like somebody else, or is it just me? Because this like really strange personality comes upon her sometimes, and it feels really fake. And like maybe she's watching somebody else and trying to take on that personality because they get more views or something like that. And she could have just purchased the red ones and called it a day before this even ever happened. Because it's not like she's acting like she's not buying anything. She is showing herself buying stuff. So
Decorations. Let's get these up on the mirror. And oh, I hope these work on a mirror. I don't see why they wouldn't, but this is gonna look so pretty. I'm trying to figure out what garland I put over the fireplace.
Confused.
I'm gonna put these on and let them stick for a few minutes. So stand by.
There.
Now I don't want to call myself a genius just yet.
Oh no, don't.
Because we have to wait and see how it goes. I put, because like when I put the bats on the mirror for Halloween, they kind of were not sticking well. So I put it on the wall around the mirror. So I think that's gonna work really well.
And I think that's a huge problem. I dislike influencers like a lot. I just, something about them, the things that they're doing right now bother me so much.
It smells like Christmas trees. I have the door open, so it's like cold in here. I will link my Amazon Christmas page. It has all the stuff I've bought over the years for Christmas from Amazon.
Oh wow,
and other really good finds. So a lot of the stuff you will see today will be on there. But this is from Balsam Hill, and it's nice.
Oh, by the way, I was on the Reddit and I saw them accusing Alex of getting induced instead of her water breaking. And they used a clip where she said something about being induced. Now, everyone who has had kids and who has had Pitocin knows that they call it an induction even if your water broke and you came in at 35 weeks. They still would need to induce labor sometimes. That's it.
It's not going well. Okay, a few updates. I tried to put the garland up. One of the command strips fell off. I know the rules. The instructions are like, ooh.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It feels like they're always just splitting hairs and making everything. She literally cannot say any words that they will not latch onto. So if she said she was induced, they're going to 100% hold her to that she went into the hospital and she had an admission to get induced. So, oh, and them saying like, oh, she kept saying she had a feeling he was coming early. She kept saying that. Sometimes mothers have this little thing called mother's intuition. So she might have known without knowing or whatever. Like, we don't always have to jump right to she lied and she didn't actually have an and she didn't actually have her waters break. It was an induction. Like, we don't always have to climb right there. We can sometimes give people the benefit of the doubt, even when they're Alex.
Let it sit for 20 minutes so it will adhere. Well, they're right. You should do that. So I'm going to take a break from that and let the things adhere. But I'm going to do something different with my garland this year. I've been seeing so much like pretty draped garland where it's like longer on one side.
Yeah. The one that guessed Alex's weight at 350. Nella, I've got a challenge for you, girl. Show a full body current photo of yourself because you haven't done that in months. We're posting old footage of Planet Fitness.
Side and then like with bells or bows. I also have this really pretty rustic star garland from last year, and it matches the little stars. Oh my god, they're like the same on my new little Santas. So I kind of want to have the Santas over there next to the garland. I think it'll look really pretty. So we'll see.
Well, on the next island, this miracle. I really need a tree right now. What do you got left? Wes? Hey, Merry Christmas. Hey, Merry Christmas to you too, man. It's ridiculous. But I don't have a choice.
Okay, so I've been finagling with this for a while, and I'm pretty happy with it. I like checked inspo pics again. I'm gonna have to do a big vacuum later. But it's like less, and then it gets into big drape more down the side, asymmetrical, and then
Anderson better not be allowed in this room. There are 3, 4, 5 things I can think of that he could knock right over the minute he enters this room. Yes, T-Dub. Film yourself stepping on a scale, Cornella, at the gym with someone else present.
I put bells in the rustic star garland, and I've been finagling with this for.
Imagine having an entire fireplace and not having anywhere to put your stockings besides this. this
forever. Because like I always see people like having like all the stockings on one side.
no,
I don't feel like it looks perfect, but
no, it doesn't look good.
it's like my third attempt at like rearranging them.
What people are
And I
those?
do think it looks really, really cozy and magical and different from what I normally do. Now, hopefully these command strips are now ready for this to go up. Need to move these here.
One eternity later.
This is not going well. I even got so desperate I pulled.
Yes, we want a full body shot of Unella weighing in at 200. Hold on. Let me make sure that I'm getting it right. All right. Something like keto. Her current weight of 233.0 pounds to 233 pounds exactly. We need to see some real proof. This weight loss phase where you're in two different positions. She's gained 100% with her. Okay, she's in menopause according to her, and I feel like that alone would cause some weight gain. But pretending like she has plateaued, she's out of her freaking mind. Yeah, like I'm fine with it. I'm just saying it looks like something that Anderson could fuck up real quick. So hopefully either there's a gate or something. I'm sorry, perimenopause. You are correct.
About the hammer. I can't get that garland to sit on that mirror to save my life. I think it's just too heavy. So I think we might need to go get like a lighter version.
Maybe her back wouldn't be wide as all outdoors if she would stop running her mouth and start going to the gym. Because she has a home gym now from her friends. Why haven't we seen her working out on it?
Because this is technically like a heavy duty indoor outdoor one, and it's also a little too long. So I'll probably put it in the doorway like I usually do. But yeah, I definitely want to put garland up there. I know that. Okay, I'm starting to decorate the side tables.
Be too much.
Finish with movie number 1. Now moving on to
Trees. That's the trees that look like freaking home goods. T-Dub, if I were trying to hang garland and none of it would stay, I would take the hint from the universe that I just don't need to put up garland right now, especially not in the places that I'm trying to do it. No, too much cream cheese. Not anymore. A little too damn much cream cheese.
number 2, deck the halls. So I'm doing all trees over here. I think it's really
This is what the fuck is this? Excuse my language. And I've hated that lamp since she got it, but the tree collection just it's not my cup of tea.
fun. I'm just gonna move down the lamp there. So yeah, all trees here. Put my little angels here. And now I'm still working on this side.
Oh no.
Picture of me, my mom, and grandma. And it actually matches the rustic wood of these really well. So working on that now. Okay, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't kind of hard to decorate this console, but I do like how it looks right now. It could change, but I tried to cluster it a little bit. So over here, I've got this little village, a deer for height, and then this kind of has the same.
I think I would be worried about this table too, because Anderson, when he stands up, he might grab onto this table and topple it. I just worry about so much with her house. There's a viral doorway hack.
The texture is this. This lights up too. It's very pretty. And then another little cluster over here. I feel like these go really nicely together. And then I ended up putting my books back for some height. And I have these tapered candle holders.
I was about to say, Moth Girl, it's very obvious that this girl does not read, because every book in her house has something on top of it. She was even buying, I don't know if anybody remembers, she was buying blank books when she got that bookcase, to put blank books on the bookcase with nothing in them. She paid for blank books that were not meant to be notebooks. They're just meant to be decorative books that don't have any words in them.
Clustered. I'll see how I think later, but I feel like I kind of like them clustered. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so here is where the living room's at for now. It's vacuumed and cleaned. I put this bow up here for now, but I am going to be putting garland here at some point.
I must
put a rogue little bow here. I got my pillows, Mary, and then over here is the matching Good Tidings. I've had these for years from Hearth Hand at Target. Got our gorgeous tree, and then over here, the picture, and then this.
Okay, so maybe I'm being petty, but you don't have one picture in this room at all besides one picture of you as a baby. Is it just me, or I don't know? Maybe I'm thinking too much about that one.
Santas. I kept it like pretty simple over here. The garland with the bells and stars. And then all of our trees. And then the Christmas pillows over here. I'm going to get something for this table. Don't know what yet. So that's something to shop for. And I put these little guys on top of the bookshelf. I was going to decorate the whole book.
My God, I was really worried that she would not have anything else to shop for. I had a stomachache about it.
Bookshelf, but I don't know. It feels like, I don't know, a little too much. I think I'm just going to add like a little.
I mean, it is too much. Is her house 64 degrees? Does she have her house at 64?
Sprinkles throughout the bookshelf and then keep it like based with these items. Like I've got a few random things just to add in, like a bird or
what?
I don't know. We'll see as I go on. But the living room is pretty much done. Like I said, minus garland up there and then a centerpiece here. I think
that she needs to shop for. Girl, go shop in your basement.
I'm going to run to Hobby Lobby later because I remember they had really good garland and I need garland for here. So we'll see. But I really like how this looks. Okay, it's time to do the fan favorite, aka my favorite, the gingerbread village right here.
Oh no, it's a lot. Oh God. I'm so sorry. My jaw is on the floor. Okay, Yar, why are your shoes here? Or Alex? I can't stand that. Put your shoes where they belong. But this is ugly. Oh, oh my God. Ew.
I'll always be so happy with how this gingerbread house village looks here.
Why?
I think I got, oh gosh, where did I get all this from? Was it Home Goods? I don't
No
even
thanks.
remember. I've had it.
And it's huge. Just like this tiny little console table it's too much. It overwhelms the table. It's like all smushed in. Yeah. I mean, it's just too large for the space that she's putting it in.
For a few years, and I've got my little letters to Santa situation.
What?
And then I put up that artwork right here. It's
Shouldn't that go outside? Am I missing something?
got like all this cute little Christmas verbiage on it. Before I get into like decorating the other tree and the kitchen and my office, that's what's left. I'm gonna take a break, not a break, but I'm gonna bring all the empty bins downstairs and kind of clean up.
Do you remember last year when she tried to say she was going to change it to letters to Satan for Halloween? Oh my God.
So I can get my thoughts organized because it looks nuts in here. All right, I put up the tree in the playroom. This might be a huge mistake.
What? Yeah, 100%. That's a huge mistake. Why did you do that?
We'll see when Anderson's home from daycare today. I figured it would be a good day to decorate since he is at.
Why did she put the bigger tree? She put the bigger tree in this room.
Daycare because it's a full day thing. It's already been a few hours and we're getting it done. I feel like it never looks good on camera, this tree, but it's pretty. Okay, I'm kind of at a good stopping point right now. I have a very, I was going to say small list. It's not really that small. I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby because I remember I've only been once and they had a ton.
Especially Buck, when every other thing in that playroom is for her besides the little toys shoved in the corner. Everything in that playhouse is for her. And then adding a huge tree when it's supposed to be his playroom? I just can't get behind that.
Ton of garland. I need garland for the mirror. I want to get a small piece of art for above the stove. Potentially garland for this door because I'm telling you, I don't know why I can't get these big ones to stay.
They're too heavy?
I don't know. We'll see. I had ordered lights for the cozy kitchen window. They don't work. I want a coffee table centerpiece and then some.
She's really going shopping for all this?
Christmas pillows for the playroom. So pretty sure we can get all that there. It's 11:20, so we're gonna go there, take a lunch break, and then finish it off. I also need to do the tablescape in the dining.
Also, if she really wants a window tree, she should have made that room the room that her and Yar relax in on the end at the end of the day, and made the playroom more of a family friendly, not the playroom, the living room, more of a family friendly atmosphere. Because I feel like it's easier to keep him out of that front room, the quote unquote den, than it is to keep him out of the open concept living room / dining room / kitchen, or living room / breakfast nook / kitchen situation. So I feel like if you really want a room of your own and you want to have a tree in the window of that room, you need to just compromise and do that room as the room you watch TV in.
room, but that's pretty standard.
formal living room has a street window. Yeah, I feel like that makes less sense to then use it as a playroom. But maybe, I don't know. I don't think that that room should be the playroom for any reason. I think she needed to choose a different room. And she's got enough rooms to do that. No, you don't need any of it. Oh my god. Bingo? I can't believe that.
Okay, I am back home and I got a lot for a very good price. I didn't get everything on my list, but I've mentally decided I'm okay with that today, and I'll decorate everything else that I have, and then we will continue on throughout November.
Wait. So she paused in the middle of her decorating to go to the store to get more stuff to decorate with? You guys. My mind is blown. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
So let me show you what I got. Oh, and just a little fun fact, they don't take Apple Pay. So I had to run to my car, and I mean physically haul ass because there was a huge line behind me. It was a lot. I was so
That would be my sign to absolutely put that shit away.
overstimulated by the end of that. I'm exhausted. And it was so
If it overstimulates and exhausts you, stop doing it.
busy. So overstimulating, and it was just so busy, but I'm grateful nonetheless. So I got a few things for my office because I'm going to do a pink decor, and then I'm going to
It seems crazy to me to just leave your whole wallet in the car when I'm sure she has. I thought she had like a Louis Vuitton keychain wallet. Why doesn't she just keep one in there? I'm sure she's carrying her keys with her.
like save this for the future years. So everything was 50% off. So I got this for $17. This cute
What?
little old fashioned.
What does she need that for? We saw Bruno walking around in the background a little bit. Like a couple minutes ago, Moth Girl, but she's not featuring him, that's for sure.
Pink car with the Christmas tree on top. I'm going to just put this.
And the way she says, like, oh, I got this for $17, as if that's a steal of a deal. You paid $17 for something that you did not need.
On the
Yeah, I'll point him out next time I see him because I did see him. It like walk past and go into. Oh, he's on the chair.
bureau that's behind me in the shot. And then I got this little cute snowman. So cute. This was $20. Then, oh, this was my favorite thing. I think
So that's $37 on junk and shit.
I took B-roll of this in the store. This is what kind of started that because I wasn't going to get office stuff today, but it started with this, and then I just kept going because I loved this so much. I mean, this bow, little mini tree. I just think this is so cute with the little
wish you guys could see
pink bow. They had a red one too, which I almost wanted to get for just like downstairs, but it's just
Oh my god.
I love it so much. So I'm gonna like kind of play around with it a little bit, but yeah, really cute. And then I think I got one
How much was that?
last pink item, so I'm just gonna do a little cluster. Oh yeah, I got this
Hold on.
for $16. This
Hobby
cute little
Lobby.
pink and blue nutcracker. And then I grabbed these because they were so cheap and I thought they'd look either, well, oh, they light up. How fun. I didn't notice that. I love these little peppermint trees. I can't decide if I want to put them with the gingerbread village or with my tree collection. So they were really affordable. This one I got for
Paid
$4 and this one was $7.
Paid
Oh, and then I grabbed on a
$40
whim
for
more
those
command
two.
hooks because I need more. For the playroom, I got these happy, fun little Santas because they look like they're playing. They're so happy. And then they've got this cute little kind of not scalloped edge, little mini pom-poms around the edge. So I thought these were very playroom vibes. Oh, I was very excited. I had to grab this. This I got for $10 and it's an anthology.
Why is that a deal? You just spent $10 on something else you don't need.
Anthropology dupe. They had a big red bow garland last year that was like viral. $10. $10. Just tiny.
That is not a deal. That is not a deal. Nobody wants those bows, especially for $10 when they could probably buy like 2 or 3 days worth of rice and beans or something with that.
Any part of me that wants to just put this on the mirror. Oh, is that weird? I don't know if it'll be enough because I technically got this garland. This was $25 for the mirror because it's light.
Yeah, I think so. And I have always 100% stuck by the fact that I don't like Alex. It's just that I don't like the reaction channels. So it's kind of cathartic to talk with you guys about the things that bother me about Alex and be able to talk to you about it in a way where we're not bashing her or going after her sponsors or calling Hobby Lobby and telling them about her or assuming things or making things up. We are literally just looking at what's on screen and talking about it and how it's affecting her career. And I think that it's very obviously going to affect her career if people cannot relate to her.
And it's that same exact material.
I don't hate her. I have stuck up for her many times because of the behavior that is being done to her. I don't agree with that no matter if I like or dislike a person. I do not agree with a witch hunt in any capacity. So it's nice to talk about what bothers me about Alex without the venom. And yeah, she can buy whatever she wants, but she could show a little bit of understanding that there are people not being paid right now. The government workers not being paid, food stamps, people are suffering, they're not eating. ICE is in cities harassing United States citizens. It's just it's a time of turmoil. And someone just flashing how they can go to Hobby Lobby and drop $150 on junk for no reason. Well, it just like makes you look just really bad.
As the one on the fireplace, so it will match now.
Exactly. You can be a comfort creator. You could make chocolate chip cookies. Well, no, she doesn't need to bake chocolate chip cookies, but I mean, she could have a chat while she's throwing dinner in the crock pot and then oh god, that face is awful. And just take us through a real day, not where she's going and stopping for a Diet Coke, going to a store, going out to lunch. And it's every single time, every single day. It's a lot. It's really a lot.
nicely. I wonder if I could do both. Would that look weird to do both? Like layer them on top of each other? I don't know. So that's what I got. I didn't get everything on my list. So in another vlog, we will do
She didn't get everything on her list and she paid that much.
decorating the cozy Christmas.
I maybe I'm in the minority, but I just don't think that Alex I don't think she has the personality where she can handle having an animal. I just think that she probably should have waited longer after Coco to get a dog. And that is just my opinion. I think in a way, well, number one, I guess it depends on what we're talking about, like what she should talk about. But number two, at some point, there are times, a lot of times, when she says things and doesn't sound very educated on them. So it comes out bad, we'll say. So sometimes I think it's okay to keep her mouth shut about things, but I agree that current events are utmost front in people's minds right now. That didn't make any sense, but yes. Oh my gosh, like a no spend Christmas. Go through all of her decor, decide what she's going to use, and then decide what she's going to donate, things like that. I loved her going with her grandma and grandpa and, doing the little silly contests and going to dinner and a play with them. I loved, uh, and I know she was younger then. I have always loved watching her buy for the family that she adopts. And um yeah, so I think there are some ideas on what she could do during Vlogmas, but she's already started Vlogmas, so Vlogmas is now. And it makes me feel like, "Oh my god, what is the date?" What is the date? Because how is she fully decorated for Christmas right now?
Window, because I really liked the idea of like some cozy drapey lights, if I can find it, or maybe like some of those, those little snowflakes that hang, but I only need one that's like 5 feet long, so it's kind of hard to see, kind of hard to find. But all right, I think let's put this up first. And then, because I think the bows by itself will look silly, but I'm also thinking about putting this in the doorway. I don't know.
Oh my god. So when I saw that, I thought the same exact thing. Shut the F up. The child can stand. But they will find something else to say. They'll say his legs are bowed, or there's something wrong with the way that he's standing. He wouldn't be standing if he wasn't propped on that table. She probably propped him and then ran and took a picture and then he fell, or whatever. They make things up, they lie. And I think it's rich to hate somebody because you say they're a liar and actually be a liar yourself. Just like, oh my God, she's the perfect consumer for these stores. They're making a dupe a year later and Alex catches on and buys it for 10 effing dollars when easily it's worth a lot less. Oh yeah, not anymore. It's not at all about how Anderson looks, and it's everything about all of the shit they'll make up, all of the shit they spew. Yep, he can't take steps on his own. When is he going to go start walking? He's still behind with mom like Dukers. He should be in daycare all the time because they're probably the ones that have him standing. And, you know, they just take things and run with it.
I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I love how this came out.
Oh my God, I hate
One
it.
thing I will say is the
Oh
garland
my
is
God, I
slightly
hate it.
off-centered.
Can't even see.
Like these are closer together than these, and I can't adjust
is
them. So it's
so-
kind of bothering me, but also not enough to make a big deal.
So I just don't understand how they can, number one, how they can assume this about a child that they do not know, never met, see for 5 seconds a week. And obviously more than 5 seconds a week, but yeah. Oh, yeah, it looks awful. The decor is just a problem. But how they can assume this about a child that they do not know is beyond me. And why they would feel comfortable talking about this child that they do not know, have not met, and hopefully will never meet because they seem extremely obsessed. They should be ashamed of themselves. Really.
The garland with the bow garland. I love it. Perfect.
Dude,
It's so cozy.
bad.
I actually ended up command striping these to the mirror, and they are holding very
Didn't she
nicely.
watch
Okay,
that?
and I added the 2 new little peppermint trees to our village. They look so cute, and they break up the.
You know who else? There was another poster I saw that gave move suspicious to me. Something about peaches or something. I think it was True Peach or Peach True. There was a post from that one that just like rang every alarm bell. And okay, you guys, Petty Peach. Oh, is that a person on the? Because I thought True Peach, yeah. I was like, wait, Petty Peach? um, so I have to ask, was anybody? No, there's somebody on the Reddit who, oh, to be nasty. Were any of you guys in the Guru Gossip channel like a long time ago? Yeah, I don't think it's Petty Peach. I don't know Petty Peach, but I didn't think so. I think it's Rebuilding Myself. I think she has 2 different accounts. But what was I saying? Was anybody on the Guru Gossip when like years ago? Okay, so there was one very prolific poster there named, okay, so she went by B to the Itch or something. And her name was Natalie, and she was from Australia. Gigi is down? What? I used to go there and read some of the old stuff because there were like funny posts, but there was somebody named Natalie, aka B to the Itch, and Be in the Itch, whatever. She was a very prolific poster about Alex, and she got like ran off or either banned or ran off um, because she said that Alex should unalive herself. And that's when it was a little bit more above board on how people would talk, or like a lot more. And so people were like, that's fucked up. And she would get really angry when people were nice to Alex or said something nice about Alex. She would be like, go to rave about a guru. This is trash a guru. Like she was extremely aggressive. I was just thinking about her and how she actually used to make videos. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but she used to make YouTube videos where she was imitating Alex, and she had like a big piece of foil, like pretending it was her ring, and this girl looked no better than Alex, and actually probably worse. But anyway, I was all of this roundabout to say that I used to think Priscilla could possibly be Natalie because Natalie was so completely unhinged that it actually would surprise me if she's not somewhere in this space because she was so hateful and so awful. I mean, and then, and she came back as a different person. And then the different person did something crazy. And then that person got let go from the site. Then she just comes back as B with the itch and acts like nothing ever happened. Yeah, I don't think Priscilla knew either. But it was just like a running theory of mine when she first started because she was so like evil.
Other regular trees. So I love how that looks. I have this alcove pretty simple right now with just this.
Somehow it seems like crazy that they're like sitting there watching Alex from a totally different country and like they're really so turned off by her that they feel the need to talk about her in that way. Oh my god, now she's got Snoopy.
Little setup and this bow. This is also going to be a work in progress. Okay, the little setup right here is.
I actually cannot stand the people in that board. They are some of the most self-loathing individuals I have ever witnessed. They are nasty. They always have something to say, and they will never take responsibility for what their hate is doing. I hate when I click on I cannot stand when I click on a post and they're like, my child walked at 9 months. I can't believe Anderson isn't walking. And my child was potty trained at 7 months. So I can't believe she doesn't even have Anderson crawling. And Anderson can't crawl, even though we just literally watched him crawl today. He can't crawl. He has no core strength. He's got a terrible mother. They go on and on and on and on and on about a baby. That is the worst part.
So cute. It looks
The fat shaming. I don't hate her because she's fat, but she's a fat ass. Guys, did you see how fat she really is? But I don't hate her because she's fat, but look how fat she is. How does that make any sense?
perfect in the background when I'm doing makeup. So that'll be great during Vlogmas.
Chikara seems like a nutcase. She's going to be one of those people on there writing, oh, my child was potty trained at 7 months. Well, what the fuck are they going to do when they have to pee? They can't walk. They're going to crawl over to their little potty chair. Oh my God.
I love, love, love,
I
love.
hate it.
So I have
None of it goes
this tree
together.
here,
Nutcracker
which
is
we will
hideous.
say ta-ta, and I'll need to get a different tree to go here for Christmas because the one
Awful.
last year,
What,
the lights
this
didn't
tree
work.
isn't enough? This tree isn't enough. This tree isn't enough. I haven't watched Anna in so long, but people are going hard on Anna. And so I know that the Amberlynn Reed thing is wild and crazy, but I think it's funny. Okay. If anyone, I don't know if you guys know what's going on in the Amberlynn community, but if anyone did what Rachel did to Amberlynn by way of Tommy, she would not be getting exiled out of that community. She would be revered. She would be having parties thrown about her. They would not have cared. So when the Amberlynn Reed community is more ethical than you are, that is a problem. That should be alarm bells ringing.
Burnt out. Okay.
Oh, so exactly like they talk about Alex not anymore. So, okay. I don't know a ton of it, but Rachel told Tommy that she would pay her some of the revenue money to spill the tea and be able to put the screenshots. But I guess she was also flirting with Tommy to get extra things. I could be wrong on that one. And there was some super private Discord group where she talked shit about other creators. I don't know, there's like so many layers of it. Even Zachary Michael, who pretended he was done talking about Amberlynn, had to come back with a video about the Rachel thing, but I can't stand to listen to a lot of them. So it's hard to listen to.
Okay, and then I put the pillows here with our green pillows that are normally in the living room, but I didn't need for Christmas. So they look so cute with this Amazon blanket and then the little Santas and then these dark green pillows, which actually match the middle picture like perfectly. Okay, I am determined.
Is anything in those rooms, in the kids' room even, child-proofed? Yeah, we'll have to go to that one next time because I couldn't stomach watching it because Michelle like puts Samantha on a pedestal and I find it very strange because she doesn't even really know who Samantha Joe is and she's only watching her because other people said, "Oh, like she's way better than Alex." Like it's just like Kelly Strack, like you don't even know who Kelly Strack is. You have no idea who Kelly Strack is.
To get this garland up. So the new little clasps that I got, the hooks, say to wait an hour. So I'm gonna wait an hour because otherwise this is so heavy it will fall down. I'm also going to take these down and put up my 'Twas the Night Before Christmas here like I do every year. I love that art. I always put it up. I've had this for years and years and years, and I love it. Okay, and after I hang this up, we're gonna go. Why does the Zoom? The Zoom keeps getting locked. Okay, hi. We're almost done. Then I'm gonna clean up and then do the kitchen and
Oh,
assess the situation. This is why command strips.
so that's the French door. So this is the French door, and it's not that color. So what the F was that ladder thing? In this space, why did you need to cram something into the tiniest little space? Why?
Are the best. I leave these here underneath the art. So that way, after the season, I just line everything right back up. And it's insanely easy. I do have one nail up here, which I also use for, oh wait, nope. This doesn't have one of those. Okay. It's aggressive, but I like it.
Oh my God. Holy shit. This is too much. Oh. Well, we just got a glimpse of what it was.
This garland is going to be the death of me. I left it on for an hour and it didn't work. Ugh. All right, you guys, it is 3:08.
She ordered
That
more
took
garland?
7 hours. My back's on fire, but I feel really happy with how everything looks. Like I said, there's going to be some more stuff coming up, so stand
Never dedicated
by.
much
Stay
time
tuned and stand by
to the
because
core.
I have a few other projects in mind, but I can't get them all done today. So here is what we did today. You've pretty much seen all of it, but we'll do a full little tour real quick to end this vlog. So a little overview of the living room. Looks so cozy.
So cluttered.
Here are the little cluster of
So
bows
completely
and the
cluttered.
candles. And then this little setup on the console. Here's Bruno chilling on the couch. Oh, I added my cotton-headed knitty muggins pillow, one of my favorites. For now, I just have this random little plaid pillow on here
What
for a
is the table
centerpiece
for?
because also it's
You're
great
just
for
putting center
Anderson to
on.
play with. Then over here we have the bow garland and
She's
our
letting
usual
Anderson play with
little
that.
faux stems here with the ornaments. Our Mary pillow. You guys have already
Oh my
seen
God,
this
I
section a
hate
million
this so
times.
much.
The trees. I really
That
love
is
how the garland
this.
came out. Like I'm really happy with it.
This also
Feels
is
like we did that a
this.
million years ago. Here's the tree. Little setup here. I gotta light this candle again. I blew it out when I left. So I put these little guys up here, and then little bird
Tacky.
here,
Tacky.
and then just this little
Tacky.
tree
That's actually
frame
cute,
here.
but
So just like a few like small
still
touches on
tacky.
the bookshelf. You never know. I could want to add more later,
No,
but
please don't.
I don't know. I feel like really
You need
content
to
with how
step
this room
away
looks.
from the attic.
And then for the TV frame picture, I did this really cozy painting of a winter barn. Love it with the pop of red. Over here, we have this "Oh Come Let Us Adore Him" sign that I've had forever. And then
Be careful, Mama Goob might go crazy that you have something about religion on your wall and you don't go to church. I know. Like, where are you going to add it? The roof? There's no room.
and the
Oh, my
Advent stockings. Now the kitchen's still going to be a work in progress. I did put up my winterberry wreath. I got a different art that's going to come in the next vlog with like Christmas trees to
Oh
go
my God,
there.
I can't wait.
And then my usual little baking Santa and Santa tray that I love to put out. And then I just hung this here as well. We got this up here. I ordered a different garland to go here, one that has like draping. It's going to be really pretty. Another work in progress.
That is a
here. Put down my
Gate.
ruggables with the ornaments and bows. And if you can hear the washer, I'm washing the other ones. So when I
No,
put them
it's not a
away, they're clean.
boy.
Then we've got
It's a boy.
the faux poinsettia, little joy sign. the ho
Why do
ho
I keep
ho
trying?
retro sign
Needs
from
something
when
on
I
the
went to
inside and
Montreal.
the outside.
Quebec, actually. This is really cute. This is that frame I mentioned where you can put other photos in the back and display your child's artwork in here. I shouldn't have opened it. It took me forever to kind of get it nice, but I'll fix it. But yeah, isn't that so cute? You guys have already seen the garland. Love the garland. And then
Dude,
the
I'm
little
about to
Santa
head
mailbox
out
and the
myself. I'm so
bells.
tired.
And of course, the infamous gingerbread
That is
village.
huge.
And then in the
gingerbread.
playroom, we've got the tree for the front window and the cute little.
I don't know. Well, the vlog's almost over anyway. You too. Thanks for doing this with me, you guys. I'm glad I let you guys choose because I probably would have been on Priscilla's live. Oh, have a good night. I know. It's a lot, especially right now. I think she needs to get some clarity on what she's doing. But anyway, bye, you guys. It's been fun. I'll see you guys later. Night.